Hello everyone, GameGoddessFee here. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Alright, so I am about to start the Dreamlight Valley and yeah, you see where I'm at. This path opened up, so we're gonna see who's inside. I hope you all enjoy and thank you for watching. Really, Score? Really?
It's about time.
Well, if it isn't Goddess Fee, it's been for too long since you come around to visit. I was beginning to think you'd leave me trapped in here forever. Score? So you do remember me. Before the forgetting, you were one of my most loyal assistants. When I ruled over the entire valley. I doubt it. Oh, fine. If you insist, you ruled over the rest of the village. But when it comes to the Sunlit Plateau, everyone knows that I'm the rightful king. Of course, there's little work ruling over here since the river dried up. What happened to the river? I can only presume that something's blocking it, and the land has grown so parched that there is no prey. Without water, there is no life. The power within the pillar of nurturing has died out. And now there is all sorts of pesky dark power in the air. If someone doesn't fix this soon, the whole plateau will become an arid wasteland. And the most tragic part is, it's all your fault. My fault? What? Yes, this all began when you abandoned the valley. Though perhaps with my guidance, you could set it all right. Why should I help you? Because it's your place in the food chain. The valley was a far better place when I ruled it, with you at my side. I could always use more help around here. Or, I have trouble believing that. Trust me, Goddess Fee, and I promise all will be as it should. Of course, if you're still not convinced, then don't do it for me. Do it to help the village. Restoring the Sunlit Plateau will make life so much better for everyone. Isn't that what a good ruler ought to do, Goddess Fee? Why did the pillar dry out? Because it's connected to the river that runs through the plateau. Without water, the pillar has utterly broken. And it seems to be connected to all the life on the plateau. When one flourishes, so does the other. But when one is broken, so they're connected to each other, feeding off each other. In a balance, almost like some sort of circle of life. Yes, but don't ever say that phrase in my presence again. All the annoyance started when something blocked the river. I have no idea what that could be, but I do know that it began at the same time as the forgetting. And not long after, those blasted rocks fell on my lair. I've been trapped here ever since. Now, wasn't that also when you abandoned the village? None of this is my fault. Oh, Goddess Fee, everyone knows it is. But if you fix all this, it might make up for the trouble you've caused. Just tell me what to do. Must I do everything myself? Find out what's blocking the river. The water flows from the depth of the Vitalis mines beneath the cliffs on the Sunlift Plateau. There are mines beneath cliffs? What did they mine in there? I haven't the faintest idea, as it was nothing of value to me. Search the mines until you find what's blocking the flow of the river. And don't forget this part. Fix it. Okay then, you will restore life to my kingdom and earn your way back into my good graces.
Run along now, and remember, it's our little secret.
Our little secret, huh? What else you got in here, Scar? Note to self, there is an extremely bitter lion inside this cave. Where your hyena friends at?
Must everyone here be so, now what's the word, nice?
Nice? Yes, they should, Scar. Yes, they should. I don't know to run up there like that. How do you enter the mine? Let me see. Can I go in there? I guess I can. What is this? Should have brought my buddy Wally with me. A lot of jewels down here. Is that a book? Did that do something somehow? can't cross that. Guess not. If the water is blocked, please read. These night doors are getting worse and worse, but don't worry, I know how to stop them. I spilled some of my root beer on them and they shriveled up a little. If we could make a whole lot more root beer and use some of those candies to get it all fizzy, why, I bet we could get rid of all these night doors roots. I left all the ingredients in the chest at camp. I just hope I can put it all together in this barrel before the forgetting gets to me too. Can you fish? Nope. Well, I got to tell Marilyn. Interesting. Very interesting. You staring at Pooh? Did y'all see Pooh? Look at Jonathan. Why he run like that? Where is Marilyn at? Let me see.
Oh, hello.
GaddessFee, I suspect you're dealing with another matter that might decide the fate of the whole village. But I suppose that's just all in a day's work for you. I found a certain surly lion in the giant skull in the elephant graveyard.
I do.
A lion? You couldn't possibly mean Scar. That's right, he asked me for help to restore the sunlit plateau. Be very wary, my friend. Scar is just as treacherous as Ursula. He's not working with you out of kindness. There's always something in it for him. Duly noted. I'll watch my back. Good. The number of villains in the village is growing. We must take heed. Of all the villains in the valley, I have a special aversion to Scar. He refuses to learn my name and insists on referring to me as the windbag with the pointy blue head feather and the unkempt white mane. That is kind of funny though. Funny. Now see here, there's nothing humorous about it. Why, I ought to turn him into a house cat. Sorry, I didn't realize it was such a sore spot. Yes, well, I've gotten myself so worked up, I forgot the matter at hand. What did Scar tell you? You told me that if I wanted to restore life to the pillar of nurturing, I need to fix whatever was blocking the river in the Vitalis mine. The Vitalis mines? Good gracious. I've forgotten all about those. I went inside and explored them. They're huge. They are. I wish I could remember what was mined in there. The river's being blocked by the roots of some giant night thorns that grew down from the cliffs above. My magic doesn't seem to work on them. I see, I see. Well, perhaps some more mundane substance could kill the night thorns at their roots. I found a note someone left tacked up in the mine. A bunch of ingredients lying around, some crackling candles, and a recipe for extra fancy root beer. Brilliant! That means your job is already half complete. Before you arrived, there was only one way we could keep the night thorns at bay. Sugary carbonated beverages. Huh? Really? Like root beer? Precisely. The fizzier the better. Of course, they only worked on the smallest, least furry night thorns. But if you use that recipe to whip up some especially fizzy root beer and combine it with the crackling candy, why, that just might be enough to stop this problem at its roots.
I tip my hat to you, though I prefer not to take it off.
Dried ginger, vanilla, and sugar cane. Do I even have some dried ginger? Where's some candles at? Little chef. Oh, okay, there they are. All right, back we go. guess that works. Hey, I can get over here now. That was strange. Who was that? It kind of looked like my character. There it is. I'm surrounded by idiots.
It's about time.
Is there a reason you're bothering me? You cleared the night thorns, but has the sunlit plateau been restored yet?
Run along now, and remember, it's our little secret.
Return to Dreamlight Valley. I guess I don't have no choice. Show Marilyn what you found. Here, look at this.
Well, hello.
Ah, I see you solved the problem with the river in the sunlit plateau. But by the look on your face, I know there is something else bothering you. Come on out with it. As I was coming out of the Vitalis mines, I saw the Forgotten. Astounding. Well, don't stop there. What happened next? Marilyn, the Forgotten looked just like me. Like you. Oh dear, this is very perplexing. GameGoddessFee, let me consider this.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's possible that the Forgotten is a splinter of yourself that stayed behind when you left the valley long ago. A splinter of myself? How?
But
As we grow up, there are always parts of ourselves that we leave behind. Pieces of us that no longer, I suppose you could say, fit. But, but just because we're finished with a part of ourselves, it doesn't mean that part of ourselves is finished with us.
Well,
in your case, this may all be manifesting itself a bit more literally. Marilyn, is this all my fault? No, Goddess Fee. I assure you, none of this is your fault.
Yes.
Cause and effect is tricky. The simplest action can lead to unexpected reactions. And here in the valley, things are especially complicated.
Oh.
And that matters is what you hold in your heart. We all know that you only want what's best for the village. We have to fix this. Well, I've always known that the key to restoring our valley lies with you, Goddess Fee. Well, speaking of restoring Dreamlight Valley, the forgetting dropped this. The orb of nurturing. With this, we can restore the pillar in the sunlit plateau. Not so fast. Something's wrong with it. It's all dim inside. Yes, I see. But this orb feeds off of natural life. When you first placed it in the pillar in the sunlit plateau, it took quite a long time to thrive. But once it did, it turned a dry desert into a lush oasis.
Oh.
You must plant it in the ground before the pillar and let nature take its course. Sounds like that's going to take a while. Well, yes, but there's no reason we can't help. There's no reason why we can't help out nature with a bit of magical nurture. Huh? What do you mean? I finally remember what we need to get from the Vitalis mine. It wasn't rare gems or precious metals. There are crystals that grow there. When combined with a few other magical ingredients, they bring life to the flora around the village at much greater speeds. What might have taken months will take mere days. Now, first you'll have to dig up some Vitalis crystals from the mine. Then use them to create the miracle growth elixir. I took it upon myself to find the recipe after we spoke earlier. Once you've done all that, speak to me and I'll tell you the next step.
I tip my hat to you, though I prefer not to take it off.
Mine Vitalis crystals from the rocks in the Vitalis mine. I got about half of them. Let's go. Should have brought one of my mining people. Donald Duck it, how he be running. I need 1,000 Dreamlight. Man, you about to take all my Dreamlight. Who's just here? Where he go? Where did he go?
Oh, hello.
Bravo, you done it. Your watering can is brimming with magical vitality. Now the last part is quite simple. Plant the orb of nurturing in the ground before the pillar in the sunlit plateau. And tend to it until it grows. It will require a bit of patience for this part. GoddessFee is all about nurturing the orb until the spark of magic returns to it.
Well, run along now.
Yes, I can really dig my claws into a place like this.
I bet you can, Scar. Alright, so I guess that's just all we could do for this one. Alright. right. I appreciate you all for watching. And yeah, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, I will appreciate you if you would subscribe. It will help me out a lot. And also, if you could hit that like button for me as well, that will help me out as well. Thank you. And you all have a wonderful day. Take care.